DT, explain that performance. I mean, that's absolutely shocking, but we've seen it before. As a matter of fact, on the whole, we've been seeing that all season in the league. You know, Leicester at home, Aston Villa at home, and then again today, flat. Just nothing in the performances. So many players badly off form. Aubameyang, Saka was poor today, Bellerin. The midfield was absolutely non-existent. The goalkeeper could probably have done better with one of the goals. I mean, it's just all round poor performance by Arsenal, and 3 defeats now in a row at home in the league.
I think you just summed it up perfectly. I might as well just go. I'm not even joking. I'm not even at the angry stage. I'm kind of like, you know, when you lose games and you're really angry and you're seething and you just, I'm not even feeling like that at the moment. I'm just...
That's because you become numb to it, because we always this is it every week.
Because no, do you know
we're
what
not seeing any improvements in the team.
Because you back the team, you back players, and you think that things are going to be different each week and that something's going to change from a player or something, and they can't do the basics, Robbie. Professional footballer cannot cross a ball. I'm not even going to try and, you know, make jokes about it, but it's the basics of football. Delivery. How many times do we hit the first man? The deliveries are poor. They look like they're just being aimlessly put into the box for statistical reasons. Oh, we had 10 crosses today. How many of them were actually proper good deliveries? The one time we had a real good delivery in the second half, Saka fluffed his lines right at the start of the second half. Massive miss. That's 2 weeks in a row now. He's missed 2 big opportunities. Love him to pieces. Brilliant young player. But you've got to be able to say, need to do more than that. Got to take those chances. And all round today, it was just awful. And both goals, Bellerin's turning his back on the ball. And what did I say at halftime? I want a defender that actually stands there and takes one in the face. Second half, I think it was, Gabriel took one in the face, didn't he? It's what I want. But Bellerin turns round. When Bellerin gets into an attacking third and he has to cross the ball, there's 2 options. Go back or cross it and they head it clear. All the time. How many times do I have to keep repeating myself about this? Why does he keep starting? If you've brought Cedric in and he's signed a permanent contract, why is he not pushing to take that spot? What's going wrong to, you know, for him not to do that? Because it's not like Bellerin is doing anything to warrant playing. Do you know what I mean? So are the others behind him that bad? You know, midfield today, I can't stick up for Granit Xhaka. That was dreadful. Absolute shower of shite. Sideways, slow, just constant. That's what it feels like. It's just an effort. There's no excuses for any of that. We played better in the second half. We could have equalised. Yeah? We didn't. We lost.
One person you haven't said nothing about in that is the manager, right? The manager gets the plaudits when we win, right? Like when we won the FA Cup. How comes you haven't mentioned him in this?
I haven't got round to it yet.
Why is the team so flat?
Haven't got round to it yet.
Yeah, well, I'm asking you now. Why is the team? Why are we playing at home? And when we come out, we are so flat in every single Premier League game.
I would like one of the reporters to actually ask him that, because I don't know. I, like a lot of people, back him.
But how much more longer are we going to put up with that?
Well, this is what I'm saying. It's not going to last much longer if they carry on performing like that. Because you always sit there with that process of thinking, okay, well, that's a bad one. We'll go again next week. But we start so slow. Can't fault the second half for the effort, but why was that not in the first half? This is the problem. A game of football is 90 minutes long, not 45. So it's not good playing decent enough in the second half for 45 minutes if you've gone and created the mess you have in the first. So something's not working. Something's not right. Aubameyang looks disinterested. There was a point in that second half where it looked like he couldn't be bothered. It's the first time I've ever seen him like that. That's frightening. Seeing him like
What's
that.
frightening, as I said, is do you see things getting any better under
Not
this
the minute.
manager?
Not.
Under the we've got to question him right now. I know you stuck up for him a lot of times. I'm not even going to just say it's you. I've stuck up for him. I'm running out of things now, right? It's hard to stick up where every time we're going into these games, we're seeing these performances. I'm not seeing any improvement. I'm not seeing any intensity. There was no closing down. I think the only time I saw a bit of closing down, Aubameyang closed down a keeper, we could have even possibly scored from that.
Mm-hmm.
Where's all that gone? Where's the intensity gone, right? And then the manager, it was his decision to leave out Mesut Ozil, and we ain't creating nothing.
No.
You cannot tell me, right, what Mikel Arteta said, I've left him out for footballing reasons, when we see our midfield as dreadful as it is today. Wolves' midfield, just like Aston Villa's midfield, bossed us. Just like Leicester's midfield, bossed us. This is not good enough. This is pathetic.
Well, it's not footballing reasons, and we already know that. But I can't defend him today. I can't. I'd be a liar if I did.
How many more games does he have? I mean, we've got Tottenham away next week.
I'll be honest with you.
That's a tough game. We know that.
Yeah, I know that. But I'll be honest with you. From what I'm hearing, he ain't going this season. Unless something drastic happened. Like we lost our next 4 or 5 in a row and it was all going. And that's looking likely the way we're playing at home at the moment. You know, I'm not even confident. I'm not even thinking about next week because, oh no, not them. But I'm even thinking, can we beat Burnley at home in 2 weeks' time? You know, you watch Manchester City tear Burnley apart at will. You know,
that's
yesterday.
The thing about it, is it's not just that we're losing games. It's not just that we're losing games, it's the performances. There is nothing to hold on to. If you batter a team and they nick it, you can hold on to it and say, well, you know what, next week, you know what? You know, like sometimes we'll say, you know what, coming soon, a team's going to get an absolute battering, right? The way we've been. I can't see that. It don't even look like we can score a goal.
We've only just got into double figures.
10 goals all season.
Mm-hmm. What do you want me to say?
Game.
I can't defend it today. I'm man enough to hold my hands up and say when a performance is bad and when something ain't right. What more do you want me to say? I'm not going to sit here and lie.
Do you see any chance against Tottenham after what you've seen today?
You say
next
that?
Week?
No. Like my head, no. Your heart always tells you something different. And I suppose your heart rules your head most of the time because you love the club. But yeah, right now, the way Spurs are playing and the way Mourinho is going to set them up, he'll be sitting there rubbing his hands together, watching the way that we're playing and how he's going to set them up against us next Sunday. He'll be buzzing about it. They're going to have 2,000 fans in the stadium as well. You know, and I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, no, I'm not looking forward to it in any way, shape or form.
14th in the league, we are.
Mm-hmm. What do you want me to say, Robbie? I told you I'm not even at the angry stage. I'm not even angry. It's like when we lost to Villa, I was fuming. But I look at that and I'm just sitting there like,
it's the norm now, isn't it?
Look, I've been putting up with stuff like this since Arsene Wenger was manager. You know, and it's you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. You back a manager and then you shouldn't back him. It's what people are saying. Should just make that clear. And then if you don't back him, then you're not a real fan because you don't back him. It's like, do you know what I mean? It's, yeah, for too many years now, you know, and it's like false dawns with so many things because obviously when Unai Emery come in, it was something completely different. We had that big long run at the first period of him being manager and we all got carried away, sung we've got our Arsenal back. Well, right now we have got our Arsenal back because this is what I know as the norm. The Arsenal back of Invincibles and stuff was so long ago. Do you know what I mean? I didn't have grey hair then. It's like, that's how long ago it was, Robbie. It's not even funny anymore, man, when I think about it. Social media weren't even about then. I don't think Twitter even existed. That's how long ago it was. And like now, I look at it and I just think the norm for us is poor performances. That's the norm for us.
It's a must win next week now, isn't it?
You say it's a must-win, Robbie. At the end of the day, we could be unbeaten this season, and beating Tottenham is a must-win because it's Tottenham.
But it's even more on it now.
Yeah, well, it's ironic as well that it's a year ago today that we sacked Pierre-Emerick. So what better to put in a performance that he would have been proud of? Because that was absolute dreadful, wasn't it? And it's just, you know, when you sit there and you can feel it bubbling away, and it's just kind of, I don't know, I'll probably be more angrier tomorrow. There'll probably be a video on my channel of me going absolutely ballistic tomorrow because I'd have had time to digest it and think. But right now, I'm just kind of flat. I feel very, very, very dejected, very flat, very let down. And this is the thing that I don't think the players and that understand, and the players don't realize sometimes, is just how much of an effect they have on us as fans. You know, and it's been tough the last 9 months, not being able to go to games, to not do the things that you normally do on a week-to-week basis, or what I've been doing in particular for 25 years or so. And it's like, you still support them, you still try and, you know what I mean, get everything, that it's a new dawn, it's a new beginning and everything, and you try and be behind them and you try to be positive, and they put performances like that in. When you need a player to turn around and put a performance in to justify your belief in them, they do the opposite. Do some of the players really feel what we feel? That's the question I would like to know. I know plenty of players watch AFTV. I hope they fucking watch. And I hope that you can answer the question. I'd love a player. I'll speak to loads of players and I'll ask them, tell me, what does that feel like? Don't give me empty words anymore. Don't give me that, oh, we all feel the same. Tell me the fucking truth, how that really feels. Because the way I look at it, you go home, you collect your wage, and there'll be a few videos out this week of you all smiling and joking, saying new week, new this, new that, all behind the scenes. Yeah, come and see what behind the scenes of fans are like and how we feel after seeing things like that. Because it's such a fucking letdown, Robbie, especially to the people that back them and expect big performances. And they've let us all down. They let us down, they let themselves down, and let the club down. It's just one big fucking letdown. So I would love a player to just come out and actually be fucking honest for once and tell everyone how they really feel. Because you can't be enjoying that, honestly. If you are, and you're just not really feeling it like we do, go. I don't care who you are, whether you're one of the big players or whatever. If you don't feel that like we do, fuck off. Just go. Because I'm too long we've been taking passengers and hangers on and everything else, man. And I can't be arsed with it anymore. So I'm dejected from it, man.
Okay. This video is supported by Profit Accumulator. Profit Accumulator helps you to earn extra money by doing something called match betting. Match betting isn't gambling. And when you do it properly, and I mean properly, you can't lose. So get involved right now. Click the link in the description and sign up to Profit Accumulator right now.